Mendeecees and both trending on Twitter at the same time. As others attempted to fit things together in her message or clue in the growing mystery. For months, the three, according to one Hollywood source. According to this source, men were seen getting too comfortable close to a session. They were reportedly overheard having a long private conversation. Erica's violent temper didn't help, and Mendeecees had been seen as being too trustworthy. Fans who were there said that there was a clear chemistry between the two. The majority of people continued to disregard it until Cyn's pregnancy claim was retracted. Every exchange, glance, and over all of a sudden, several months were being again. To make matters worse, Cyn allegedly informed one of her close pals intention of keeping long. She purportedly shared her truth, was tired of being branded a liar. Fans conjectured that she may be or a tell-all video. There were many who believed she would reveal the details of her alleged affair with Mendeecees. Others said she was lying to get attention. Either way, her reputation was becoming better by the hour. In the meanwhile, it was said that Erica was furious. Sources claim that she addressed men off camera and demanded explanations. "If any of this is true, you had best tell me immediately," she allegedly shouted. Witnesses said that Mendeecees was shocked and tried to comfort her by telling her, "You can't believe everything you see online." However, Erica wouldn't have. She reportedly screamed, "Don't play," and threw her phone on the table. Executives had to step in to break up the heated argument. Started rolling again. Filming. "I've seen enough." Meanwhile, Cyn's actions on social media continued to fuel speculation. She posted a black and white selfie with a love emoji and the words. In only a few hours, the post garnered over 2 weeks, and fans poured into the comments section. "Hear about it, girl?" Someone wrote. In addition, "I'm done with this program." The situation was made worse by Cyn's failure to respond to any of the remarks. Every half-smile and every cryptic caption contributed to the storyline. Tiny signs of tension between Cyn and Erica started to appear. Fans noticed that Erica deleted previous photos of them together that unfollowed Cyn on Instagram and were tagged in group settings. By the time Cyn liked a questionable post from another user that said, "You were warned," the hip-hop and love fans had already divided into rival groups. Others spoke up for Erica, saying that she was the real victim. Others defended her, saying she was being mistreated because she was telling the truth. Meanwhile, Mendeecees remained mute. Most complained it was too quiet. Supporters saw his silence as guilt and urged him to speak out. Mendeecees went a laid-back person on love and hip-hop most despised, according to one tweet, summarizing the main points of the circumstance. As more individuals talked, the tale got increasingly complicated. Cyn thought that their relationship might work out when Mendeecees reportedly informed her that his marriage was emotionally spent. One source told gossip networks that after discovering she hadn't planned to become pregnant, Cyn decided to accept her pregnancy. It is said that she utilized it as a signal to end and take control of the narrative, when she learned that he had not been honest with her or with Erica. Numerous websites claimed that the same. However, she decided to tell everyone the truth since she was angry to find out that he was still dating. The result was chaos. Reports state that manufacturers hurried to preserve things under control because they didn't want the program to be marred by a controversy unrelated to. But it was already too late. The rumor had already developed into a confirmed event made possible via the internet. Memes, excerpts, and response videos were everywhere, and even other reality stars began to respond. Even by hip-hop and love standards, this is nasty. Norms. One reality and if this pregnancy is real, this might be the end of Mendeecees' reputation. As the rumor circulated, Cyn's name came to represent the greatest twist of the year going around. Others said that after being forced, she was now protecting herself. Others, however, believing her pregnancy to get sympathy. Regardless of people's opinions, one thing was certain. The tale would not be forgotten anytime soon. Single detail, every rumor, and every emotional reaction simply added to the scandal's fascination. One thing was for sure, not just another myth about hip-hop and love. Even if anybody, to confirm or deny the reality. This dispute had the power to fundamentally life everyone involved. As the days passed, the situation all entertainment headlines now focus on what started off as hearsay when mainstream media began to cover the issue, referring to a scandal in hip-hop and love in years. Fans who had previously for his calm, family-oriented demeanor began to question everything they had ever thought. Some believed he had been misinformed, while others said the evidence was too compelling to ignore. He was under a lot of stress since every action he made was being watched in real time. When Cyn left one evening, she said live on social media that she was sick of others speaking for her. Her voice was calm but trembling with emotion as thousands of others watched the conversation. She said she wasn't here to cause trouble. I just want to tell the truth. She hesitated a while, then went on. However, you understand that keeping quiet simply serves to protect the wrong people when you are misled and given promises that never materialized. Although she didn't want for things to turn out this way, fans didn't need her to identify anybody. Within seconds, remarks such as, "She's talking about Mendeecees. This is confirmation and Erica's going to lose it," were made. Additionally, the live feed went viral right after, producing reaction videos and hundreds of footage across all platforms. It has been claimed that Erica found out about the live performance while recording another segment for the program. According to witnesses, she banged her microphone down and left the stage, saying, "I'm not doing this today." She then told a story that has since been taken down, saying, "Some women use lies. Others use pain as power." The battle was reignited by that single statement, which led to followers switching sides once again. Many saw Erica's remark as a clear barb at Cyn and criticized her of evading accountability instead than confronting Mendeecees. Others defended her, saying she had every right to be angry if the claims were true. Behind the scenes, the producers were in a frenzy. Romance and hip-hop live on drama, but this was beyond their control. To decide how to handle the issue, an emergency meeting was called. Some in the production industry believed it would guarantee record-breaking ratings, therefore they desired to shoot it and include it into the next season. Others feared it would be immoral, especially if Cyn was really pregnant. We have previously dealt with arguments and infidelity, but this is a whole new level, according to one source. Declared. There are real emotions and consequences here. Mendeecees broke his silence in the meantime with a little video that was posted on his Facebook. He seemed tired and spoke in a heavy but methodical tone. "I simply wanted to let you know that you shouldn't trust everything you read online, since I've seen a lot of statements made against me." Although he claimed not to have addressed Cyn's pregnancy directly, the uncertainty only made things worse. Individuals will use words and situations to their advantage. In the comment area, fans barraged him with questions, wanting to know whether the kid was his. The rumors spread when he said nothing. He would reject it outright if he was innocent. "The quiet speaks for itself," one commenter said. But the real chaos started a few days later, when it was alleged that Cyn and Erica had received invitations to the same event. According to a number of websites, none of them knew the other would be there until they met in the green room. The subsequent events swiftly gained notoriety. According to witnesses, the tension was evident as soon as they looked at one another. Reports state that Cyn, who at first seemed calm, yelled, "So this is what you've been doing? We're actually doing this?" Erica retorted. The argument developed into shouting, with both women blaming each other before anybody intervened. One crew member said, "You could feel the heat in the room. Don't act innocent now." Everyone became cold. It was like witnessing the eruption of a volcano. Security rushed in as the dispute almost became violent. Accounts state that Cyn threw her glass on the floor and exclaimed, "You don't know what he told me." "If you believe that he desired you, you are insane," Erica retorted. Within hours, video footage of the altercation appeared online after many phones captured the chaos. Fans carefully watched every second of the video, analyzing lip movements and facial expressions to figure out what was really spoken. Hashtags such as "Sar Eric has knee Mendeecees drama" began to acquire traction globally. That event proved to be the pivotal moment in the affair. A full-fledged emotional battle between two women who had both been harmed had developed from rumors of infidelity. While Cyn's supporters said she was only protecting herself, Erica's supporters accused Cyn of using her pregnancy for attention. One commentator on a popular gossip website said, "Cyn's the same man's falsehoods," while another added, "This isn't about love anymore. It's about retaliation." The crew decided to temporarily halt filming after the brawl. Leaks persisted despite the actors being instructed not to talk in public. "I'm done protecting people who don't deserve it," stated Erica, who was seen pacing in visible wrath. Mendeecees, who was allegedly close by but didn't attend the event, was reportedly incensed that the situation had gotten so out of hand. Cyn reportedly broke down in tears on stage and told a friend, "They're making me look like the bad guy, but nobody's hearing my side. I didn't want it to go this way." As the story went on, fans began to speculate about the pregnancy chronology, with some even questioning its veracity, believing Cyn was making it up to exact vengeance on Mendeecees. In reaction, Cyn posted a black screen, which triggered conversations across all media. "Believe what you want, the truth doesn't need defending," Cyn stated. "If she's lying, it's evil," one comment said. "But if she is saying the truth, she is more brave than people think." Meanwhile, Erica started tweeting enigmatic quotes once again, this time about courage, karma, and betrayal. Her account became a battlefield of ideas and comments as fans saw each message as a jab at Cyn. One post read, "A lady who is aware that she is not competitive. You can't play the victim when you were involved in the chaos," another commented. Even celebrities began to express their views. Although it's nasty, that's what occurs when feelings notoriety. And in an interview, one former cast member said, "The pregnancy controversy had developed into a much larger story of treachery and the dark side of hip-hop stardom and love. Secrets collide." According to reports, producers were re-editing upcoming episodes to provide subtle hints about what was happening behind the scenes. They knew that the audience was engrossed and hungry for more, and that every question left unanswered just added to the story's appeal. Mendeecees posted and made sporadic appearances, remaining mute the whole time. But fans would always ask the same question in his remarks every time he appeared. "Do you own the baby?" The reality remained hidden behind layers of passion and speculation, but it was certain that the damage had already been completed. No matter what transpired later, this dispute had changed everyone's perspective. For some fans, it was simply another reality TV episode of the chaos. For others, it was visceral, harsh, and real. At any rate, it was difficult to ignore the news anymore, and everyone was waiting to see who would say what next. In the days that followed the spectacular confrontation, the whole hip-hop and love scene was in utter chaos. Fans couldn't stop talking about the chaos that erupted between Erica and Cyn. Every entertainment website, gossip show, and podcast had a different version of what really transpired that night. There were grainy video snippets everywhere on the internet. Others showed Erica's sorrowful expression as she left the gathering, while others featured people shouting. Similar to users slowed down the video frame by frame, scrutinizing every action, like detectives trying to solve a puzzle. Mendeecees' double life was the most sought phrase on social media. The situation was even worse behind the scenes than the public saw. Close insiders claimed that Cyn had completely stopped shooting because she wanted time to take it all in. According to reports, she was unable to cope with the attention her pregnancy was getting and was emotionally depleted. In one voice note that was released, she was heard saying, "This isn't how I wanted people to find out." The video became viral in a matter of hours, and people's compassion for her increased. "All I wanted was serenity." She was presented as a depressed individual who suddenly found herself in the middle of something. Erica, however, was in a very different mood. Insiders claim that she felt deceived and embarrassed. Rather than being an innocent participant, she thought that Cyn was a contributing aspect to the problem. One close friend claims that Erica doesn't think Cyn was unaware. Erica apparently began gathering her own receipts or photos of messages in an effort to prove her identity and provide what she called the whole story. End conversations. An impending storm was seen to fans. Everyone would comment on whatever Erica posted, including the lyrics of her songs. "Put the receipts away. We are awaiting the facts. We are also awaiting the truth." Additionally, when Mendeecees finally agreed to, things took a totally different turn after seeing both ladies in private, in what insiders described as an effort to clarify the air. Word traveled fast, even though no producers had scheduled the meeting and no cameras were officially rolling. The three supposedly met in a neutral place to try to defuse the situation, but the tension was too high for even the walls to sustain. Witnesses said that as soon as Cyn arrived, Erica's expression darkened. Cyn is alleged to have said quietly, "I came to end this, not to quarrel." "Then start telling the truth," Erica stated coldly. Cyn stopped Mendeecees to ask for an explanation when he tried to. The hip-hop and romantic worlds have once again been thrown into total chaos. What fans are hearing on social media is unbelievable. There have been rumors of a shocking pregnancy scandal between Mendeecees and Santana and Mina. Sources claim that Mendeecees has been living two lives behind the scenes. The situation has now gotten out of control. According to internet speculations, Santana said that she is expecting a kid who may be Mendeecees. This could be the